You betcha, Dad, we're live. So, good morning, everybody, and welcome to Wisdom Wednesday. My name is Debbie.
I'm Norm.
And we are hanging out on Old Vernon Road at the old Scott Farm, one of the places that my dad owns here in the beautiful Ellison community of Kelowna.
Where the elk made home for most of the winter.
Yeah, we haven't seen him around for a few weeks, have we?
Lloyd's seen him last Saturday.
Okay, cool. So tell me, Norm, what are you, or I should say Dad, what are you doing here today? You see
Picking up brush.
I know, we're going to go there in a second, but so you've got the loader here.
I'm filling the bucket with limbs that fell off the tree over the winter, and I cut a few bigger chunks down there, and I'm going to load them up and put them on a burn pile.
Okay, so how old is that loader?
1985, 936.
Okay, so you've had that a long time.
Yes.
Is it worth anything?
A lot to me.
Yes, well that's part of that, but is it really like...
I wouldn't sell it because I couldn't get anything out of it, yeah.
No, so, but if you properly maintain it, you look after it,
It'll do what I need, yes.
it'll do what you need to do, and it's invaluable to you. I know for a fact that you've pushed yourself out of the creek before.
Yeah.
I know that I caught you once. You actually called me for help. I was really surprised. I was sitting in the house one day. I was sitting in the house one day and my phone rang. And it's Dad, and he's like, hey, can you come out to the barn and help me? And I'm like, yeah, okay. So I go out to the barn, and oh my goodness, the loader is parked in front of the barn, and the bucket is all the way to the top. And Dad is sitting in the bucket, and he's fixing the roof of his barn. It had started to rain a little bit, and I can only imagine that he thought it was wise to call for help so that he wouldn't accidentally slip on the boom.
And I told her what to do, and she pushed the right
so
levers.
I could lower him down. But my point is that you got caught because you crawled over
Yeah, I did.
to get there in the first place.
Right.
Yeah.
So if I went one way, I should be able to make it back, right?
No, but you were smart because you called for
Okay.
help because the circumstances had changed.
Okay.
And, so that's great. So in life, even, things change. And we may have a path that we're on, but that doesn't necessarily mean that that path isn't going to have trouble. And we need to learn to reach out and ask for help, is where I was going with that.
I do ask if I'm in a pinch.
It's hard, though, isn't it? It's hard to ask for
Well, I know I can count on it, but I try and do everything without it.
I know, but how old are you now, Dad?
Not gonna tell you.
Well, I know that he is younger than most people that I know and more active than most people I know that are half his age, including myself.
You're more than half my age.
Well. Don't tell that. So you have something in your hand, and I was a little worried when you walked up to me. I know, I was afraid I was going to get that used on me.
Yeah, right. No.
No? Did
So-
how bad was I as a kid? Tell these lovely people. Did you have to take a tip?
She was the best daughter we had.
I'm the only daughter, but I'll take it. I'll take it. So there's lots going on here in the spring, right? What else? Tell us something exciting.
Well, the water's going to start running in this creek here within 2 or 3 weeks, and I'm cleaning it out right now because it's going to flood. And I don't need a flood
No,
because it's going to flood the back field.
that's right. So, just like the farm and like everything else, it's important taking care of yourself physically and mentally so that we have energy to focus on the tasks ahead of us. And like I was saying before, our tasks can change. Things can be thrown in our way, but if we prepare, we will be better off, right?
That's right.
Did you know that you were, there was an award issued to you
No.
for
what?
Farmer Norm?
Is that right? No, I
No?
didn't know that.
You know why?
Why?
Because you're outstanding in your field.
Funny. Good. So we're going to do all this and do all the haying and irrigating, and hopefully by September 15 we can go on a little trip.
Hunting. I'm wearing my camo. I'm preparing. Yeah. Anything else exciting?
No.
No. So spring is a time of endless opportunities and possibilities.
And work.
And work, because the work is endless just like the possibilities. But you know, it's so rewarding to see in the spring the new growth coming up and turning everything green. And we're very fortunate to be surrounded by some amazing fields that are going to grow up and turn green. And you notice there we're right across from the airport over there. But yeah. Anything else you'd like to share, Dad? We're kind of cockeyed here now.
Are we?
Yeah.
No,
You gotta have a joke for me.
gotta think of one.
That isn't quite as lame as my
Award?
award that I just gave you. Hi, Brian. Remember Brian Smith?
Brian Smith. Yeah, Loretta's son.
Yes.
And he has a brother, Murray.
You bet. Absolutely.
Yeah.
They were cute little kids, weren't they?
So we all were, weren't we?
Some of us were.
They didn't even have cameras when I was a kid.
I know, right? That's probably a good thing.
Yeah.
You would have been all over social media back then, being the social butterfly that you are,
Oh, yeah, right.
and the following you have.
Yeah. We have a good time.
You got any jokes?
No. I'm going to have one for next week.
You're gonna have one for next week?
Absolutely.
You're holding out on me. That's good.
No.
That's good. Well, I appreciate you taking the time,
Okay, well, thanks for popping by.
and I'm gonna go back to work at the other farm and get some stuff done and leave Dad to the work here. So have a fabulous Wednesday, everybody.
Have a good one.
Bye-bye.